Well, good morning. I'm Prashant and Pavan. We together started Unboxed. We're going to talk about our startup journey, and our theme is impromptu, and this whole presentation is also going to be impromptu. Um, well, we started somewhere in 2008, and that was Pavan was still in college, and I just passed out of this college, and we had a few months' experience. We just wanted to start something. We wanted to do something. So, well, we started without any business plan, without any strategy, and obviously without any money. We're just students. And we did manage. We had absolutely no idea of what we were doing. We just wanted to start something of our own. We went and talked to a few people. We also got some few projects, but the problem was we don't even have a product, and we're just wondering, oh, what do we do? We need to deliver something. Two of us, no product, no money, no plan, no strategy. We never done this before. Okay, we decided and we quit, and that was our first failure as an entrepreneur. We're somewhere in mid of 2010. We were just having a discussion. We're like, let's start it again. Let's try it again. And this was like in 5 minutes. What shall we do next? Let's quit. We quit. We go to next day office and we quit. And with our past and being a failed entrepreneur, we didn't learn anything at all. We did again the same mistakes. Again, no money. 3 years we just spent, we didn't save anything at all. No plan. We again had no product. We didn't know what we were doing. We just wanted to start something. 5 minutes of discussion, let's start something, and we started something. And we quit up. We quit. And strategy is something, obviously, there's no plan, so strategy doesn't even come into picture. So, well, that we quit, we thought let's do something, and we visited what we were trying to do before. We had talked to a few people, and they wanted a ERP solution. We thought ERP, let's make something cool. We always wanted to do something cool. We always wanted to innovate. What, we had no idea at all. And that's when we thought, let's do something on ERP for SMEs on the cloud. And when we quit, we've been talking to everyone. We're doing ERP. We're doing amazing ERP on the cloud. And after 2 weeks, we thought, nah, this is not going to work at all. Let's do something better. Another 5 minutes of discussion, let's ditch this and let's just start a knowledge management system on the cloud. And let's say in like 2-3 weeks, and we're serving our notice period in our company. Everyone is like, 3 weeks back we're talking about the ERP on a cloud. You're talking knowledge management system on a cloud. Are you guys sure you want to do this? No way it looks like you have any plan, any idea. Just want to start something. Well, we didn't bother to take anyone's word seriously. We're like, fine. We decided we want to do something, and like we stuck to that. And by the time we actually quit, we had our third product, which was a search engine, and where we're doing really great right now. We have done a lot of innovation in last 1 year. We have built a great team. We are competing against companies like Google and Amazon, and we have a great revenue, everything. So basically, the theme is don't think much, just start. You want to do something, just do it, and that's what we're going to talk about right
So yeah, our talk is basically our approach and how it has been for us coming from SJC itself. We've had a long list of people before us, from our seniors who've started out, and we've seen that one thing that's common across the board is everybody does it because they really like doing it, and that's the same thing for us, right? So why did we start up? Like Prashant said, it's, to be frank, it's just for kicks. We just love doing it. We get a kick out of it, and we just have really, really good fun doing that. I don't think that we would have good fun doing anything else. I wouldn't choose anything else. It's not the money. It's anything but just good fun. We just really, really love doing it. Right. So why? When would you know that you would have to start a startup? Is when you really, really get a good kick out of it. It's like a high that you're doing something really, really good. Right. So what makes a startup good, and in any which way, basically it's just the people. You take any startup from Google when it was a startup, Facebook, or anything else, it's just the people. People make the startup. Ideas, product, money, all of those things just do not matter at all, because if there are the right set of people, it's basically like all these set of people who start a startup, like both of us, it's like getting married together. It's like a tag team contest, and you need to make it work. It's just like being a couple. You know, you somehow need to make it work and get the right idea. And when an idea clicks, everybody needs to, move along there and sustain that. So when the most important thing is people, the next important thing is what you're going to do. Where if you think about a startup, if you just think about it, every startup which comes up is stacked up against an impossible climb. Like today we are doing search. There are so many people who are already doing search, and how is it even possible to think that we could possibly succeed here? If there is a way where we can logically prove that this will succeed, I can guarantee you that would have been done before. If something can be proved that this is going to succeed, it will be done before. And probably Google or Amazon or Facebook would have done it. So we are doing something which is considered impossible, which, not just us, any startup for that matter. So it's an impossible climb. Anybody who would come out, for example, when Facebook Mark Zuckerberg would have pitched the idea of Facebook, everybody would have thought it is naive, it's improbable, he's obsessed with this, so many things. That's exactly how a startup builds. If it is not all of this, it would have actually been done before. So if it looks possible, it would have been done. So it has to be impossible to do. Otherwise, it's not really something which could succeed. So you're actually, basically competing against someone who has a lot of money. You're competing against somebody who has a lot of resources, who's probably going to be faster than you, who probably has the experience, to take you on. Yet you still have to take them on and somehow win. So this is basically the gist of how a startup works. You have to take on people who have more resources, who have more experience, who have the name and the brand behind them, and yet you need to do something which is better than them. That's typically how a startup works. Right. So some cheesy things, what generally we see which worked for us is, what has been throughout the 1.5 years that we have started off has been that we are extremely fast and aggressive with problem solving. And our sweat and blood, we put in our sweat and blood for the others' sweat and blood. So when we realize that we are putting in our sweat and blood, because even that sweat and blood goes and helps and makes it better for other sweat and blood. So we basically value other people's businesses. That's when we really start putting in value, and that's generally how the evolution just happens. So this has just been our story so far. We're just a very young startup. We've got a good head start from our education to the circle of people that we've been in, and we took impromptu decisions. We've understood our guts much better, and we've trusted all our decision making and risk taking, and it has been good so far. So I would say anybody would want to start something on their own, trust your gut feeling and go after what you really like doing, just for the kick and just for the fun of it. Thank you.